Hey y'all, it's FabJen. I'm back with another review, and I'm going to be reviewing L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. And before I get started, please excuse any baby noises that you might hear, because I'm doing this at a time where my little one is up, so just bear with me. Match Lumi Foundation. They're both 1 ounces each, or 30 milliliters each. It's medium to full coverage. They're about $10 to $13 a piece, depending on where you go. It's easily accessible. And about 2 pumps is medium, 2 or less pumps is medium, and 3 to 4 is full coverage. I usually use 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of this to make my ideal shade, but today I'm only using soft Sable. I was pleasantly surprised that this oxidizes darker than what it is in the bottle, and actually kind of matches me. It's slightly a little bit hair off, but it does match, and that could be because it's wintertime and I'm not as tanned as I would be in the summertime, but I can still mix these anyway. So I do notice that when I mix these, that the problem that I'm having with this foundation intensifies. So that's very interesting that the same brand, the same foundation, except different colors, intensifies the problem that I'm going to talk about with you here. But let me talk about the good stuff. The good part about this foundation, it comes with the pump, and the coverage on this is beautiful. It's not the best full coverage you'll ever see in your life, but it is very nice. It's buildable, and the finish on this is absolutely gorgeous. It can be mattified to death, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. And you can make it look matte, but eventually the Lumi will peer through the pressed powder, or the pressed powder that you've put on your face. But other than that, the Lumi effect is very dewy, or can come off very dewy with or without a primer. But the finish, overall finish of this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the finish. I get so many compliments on this. The negative is that the Lumi effect, the dewy effect, can intensify over time with your oil. So if you are oily and you use this foundation, it's going to make you look like an oil slick over time. In the beginning, it will look nice, but then in 3, maybe even less, depending on how oily you are. But for me, 3 hours and onward, it starts to mix in with my oils. It doesn't break down or anything, but it just mixes in with my oils and makes me look less dewy and more greasy. So if that makes any sense. And I will have a clip where you will see what I look like after 5 or 6 hours of using this foundation. You will see what I'm talking about. However, it intensifies. I notice that it's worse when I mix these. When I don't mix it, with this time just using a soft Sable, I thought it was going to have the same effect, but it's a lot less. It's not as oily with just the one foundation. So that's very interesting that just with the one foundation, it doesn't look as bad, but with the two mixed, it looks really, really oil slicky after 3 hours, even 6 hours for sure. It's going to look like an oil slick. So you're going to have to be careful, especially if you mix these. But on its own, it's not so bad. But you're going to definitely have to blot or repowder, which I did. I recorded that clip before I came on here so you could see, and I repowdered, and you can still kind of see I repowdered real good, so you can still kind of see the oil coming out, but it doesn't look super bad. It just looks like I'm glowing for right now, but eventually another 2 hours is going to look like an oil slick. So that's the only drawback to this. Would I repurchase it? Yeah, I would, because that's how nice the finish is. I would wear this if I'm going out for 3 hours, no more than 6 hours, and I would take some kind of touch-up powder for this. I would recommend this if you had dry skin and normal to dry skin. This would probably be ideal, but if you're oily or combo, which I'm combo oily right here, my T-zone's dry on the outside, this is not for you. So it's used at your own risk. You could try it out for yourself, but you're going to have to retouch up on this. I guarantee you, if you're combo or oily, you're going to have to retouch on this. So that is my review. Great coverage, great drugstore price, beautiful finish. But again, the negative is the tendency for the oil to mix in and intensify the Lumi effect, just to let you know. But that is my review. I really do like this. I do recommend it, but just use caution when you mix these and or when you wear them, to carry something with you to blot and or retouch up with. Alright, that is my review. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe if you like, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.